Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing it back to where it all started. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stand Drip tier list. Now, I have to say I'm proud to announce since part 6 is fully animated, we can talk about all of those stands. New content, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. We're gonna start off with part 3, Star Platinum. I don't know how I'm gonna quantify drip with some of these stands. Star Platinum, it's pretty easy because he looks like a human, but some of these are, they're not really human. But Star Platinum, compared to some of the other stands that I know are coming up, he's not as drippy. Some of his colorway changes in part 4 and 5 are pretty sick. I think he can chill and be comfortably. Moving on to Silver Chariot. A lot of the later stands will get really colorful and crazy. I like Silver Chariot for being just so simple. Easily recognizable. I'd be fine putting him in A. This is subject to change, but Hierophant Green, listen, maybe it's just a bad picture, but this has absolutely zero drip. This is horrible. Just the pose that he's got going here. Huge band kid vibes. This is bad. This is a D. Magician's Red. I mean, the way that he's flexing there is pretty spicy, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like his like clucking head. I don't know if I'm into the chicken vibe that I'm getting here. I don't know. It's just kind of gross. I'm fine with a C here. Moving on, Iggy the Fool. From the stand that comes from a dog, the drip is pretty good. I mean, look at these bracelets, 24 carats, baby. Other than that, I think he's fine. Mechanical mech kind of vibe. I'll put him in B. Tower up. Absolutely fucking not. F. You know what? I'll come back for this for a second. You cannot be gooping out of your mouth with the girls around. That is not it. Okay, putting him back in F. Hanged Man. No, bad drip. Half mummy, half mechanical brain. No, brother. He's on the same level of Hierophant Green for totally different reasons. And this has gone downhill so fast. F. F. Death 13. Big redemption from the past 3 that we have gotten. He's a clown. I like the big apron thing, but I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the part 3 stands, I don't think they're getting very high on the list. I think Araki got far drippier with his stand as he went on in this series. I think I'm gonna give it benefit of the doubt and give him B. Moving on to Osa. No, absolutely zero drip. Kind of has the Giga Chad face going on there, but it's like not enough. And the fingers, I am just not feeling this at all. I'll put him in D. Judgment, this is a drippy stand. Ignore the clown boots that he's got on there. Colors in this stand are crazy. Dude does not skip shoulder day whatsoever. I'd put him in A. Back-to-back bangers, Atum. I love this dude's face. It's kind of have this like concave little face with his initials on his cheeks, man. Another A. Could be a slept on S. Moving on to Cream. Another really cool stand design, but homie, if you're eating yourself with the girls around, your drip is ruined. The highest I can give you is B. You lose me at the mouth. And the final stand of part 3, Zawardo. Oh my God, man is built. The little green accents on his knees there, but everything else gold motherfucking painted. I don't want to give him S because I know there are stands that are going to go in S, but for now, I'm gonna keep him in A. Part 3 is complete. Moving on to part 4, starting off, Crazy Diamond. Crazy Diamond definitely has some drip. I think part 4 is really where Araki was just playing with colors more. I think this is an easy A. Actually, this might be the first S. Everything is a heart. The heart-shaped shoulder pad, the heart-shaped helmet, the heart-shaped fucking boob pads. I'm putting him in S. Before we get into this next stand, I just want to shout out that I post some funny tweets sometimes. Zahando. As Jack says, he looks like he peddles Bitcoin. I can't get it out of my head. I love the royal blue on this dude's stand, but his fucking face. What is going on there? It's on Magician's Red level. I'm gonna give it a C. You haven't found your style yet. Echoes Act 3, big dub here. I think it's an A stand. Every time Echoes Act 3 is on screen, it's commanding attention. Not to mention the evolution of this man's drip. He went from F all the way up to, I'm thinking A on this guy. The colors, the fit of the pants, everything is doing it for me. Speaking of easy A, Heaven's Door. I don't think Rohan's stand is quite on the level that Rohan is, but it's pretty fucking close. His see-through hat. How do you even come up with that? The markings on his face go crazy. The shoes are holding me back a little bit. They are way too round. But I think this is, again, another easy A. Okay, Angelo. No, not feeling this at all. Oh, his face. Why do you have to be so sweaty? Not on the fly level, but definitely a D. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Brother, why is your dick out? His cranium is just rubbing me all the wrong ways. This is an F. I will take no questions. Pearl Jam. Tonio. I actually don't know how we're gonna rate this. It's just a fucking tomato. Actually, we're skipping that one. Surface, the wooden guy. How do I rate this? Do we give him an honorable S? Surface is going in D. Actung baby? Absolutely not. This is an F. This is fucking terrifying. It's not the baby's fault. It's Joseph and Josuke's fault for styling him. Gave the baby terrible drip. Big redemption for part 4 though. Cinderella. We see the stand one time, but I love this stand. Good mechanical vibes, because I mean, like, her whole thing is about being so precise and changing. Just, oh my God, fits the themes perfectly. I love the richness of the maroon, pinkish hue. Fuck it, I'm putting it in an S. Cinderella's an easy S. All right, Harvest. It looks like a B. Not feeling this. Why does it have 4 arms? Let's give him a pity C. Superfly. I don't know how to rate this, so we will be skipping it and moving on. Stray Cat. I'm not very fluent in, like, cat fashion. I like the floating eyes. We're gonna give it a C. Next up, Highway Star. I think I've talked ad nauseum about this stand in some of my previous videos, but I fucking love this stand. He's got fishnet all over. This guy took fishnets to the whole next level. Subtle gold anklet to match the gold beard. Easy fucking S for me. Speaking of something that is not an S, cheap trick. My brother in Christ, absolutely not. He's got a dog collar on. I didn't even notice that. I don't know what these things are on his feet either. I hate all of it. The color, everything. This is an F. The final one for part 4. Killer Queen. The sexy cat vibes are off the charts on this one. His gloves go crazy. The little, like, embezzled, detailed fucking cock hider, I don't know what that is, has its own sort of confidence. I'm giving this an easy S. Over like 90% of you guys that watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you want to become a Chad like Alfred, subscribe today. Moving on to part 5, starting with Golden Wind. We can all admit that part 5, Araki was just on some sort of bender, because everything in this part is just covered in drip. The brooches grew on me so much. That helmet goes crazy, little wings and the shoulders. I think I'm gonna put an A. Moving on to Sticky Fingers. Goes crazy. The giant zipper that hides his massive cock. I love the little, like, puffy, like, forearm covers. The little, like, slits on his cheek. Easy S. Moody Blues. Oh my God, it's so hard. The A and the S tier are just gonna be full. What stands out about Abakio stand, other than its gigantic ass, looks like a hollow Pokemon card, dude. His hair draping from the back. Abakio has an S tier drip stand. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm making the executive decision to skip Narancia's stand because I don't know how to rate a fucking fighter jet. Moving on to Sex Pistols. They honestly are all cute in their own individual ways. I can't, like, bring myself to put them higher than a C because they're bullets, but I think C is a pretty cool spot for him. Moving on to Purple Haze. He had everything going until the mouth. He's, like, drooling out of it. He looks like an asylum patient. The boots go crazy on the fit. I like the cape. I like the, like, diamond pattern on him. I'll put him in B because I don't think the mouth ruins everything for me, but it's not an A. Moving on to Spice Girl. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't forget her this time. I'm just gonna say it off the bat. Spice Girl's drip is an S. I fucking love that head design. It reminds me of, like, a helmet that you would get in, like, a customization screen of Halo 4. These little dangly things that, like, make up a skirt. I could talk for hours. It's just an S. Moving on to Mr. President. Let's put Mr. President where he belongs. Okay, Black Sabbath Popo's stand. The fit is cool. It's just very off-putting. I think it's the mouth. I can't put my finger on what exactly gives me the ick about this stand, but it is a C. Sorry, buddy. Soft Machine. I think it's pretty cool. It's a little too basic, I think, for me. I like the pluses on his face. We've seen those eyes before. We've kind of seen the washed out color before on the stand. I'm gonna give him a C. It's been done before. Little feet. Absolutely not. No, D. That smile is horrible. It ruins the whole thing. Man in the Mirror. Listen, he's making the most of what he has. His face is shaped like a fucking turtle. You're doing as much as you can. The goggles are cool. The gold knuckles are pretty sick. For him trying, I'll put him in B though. Beach Boy. Beach Boy. This is a fishing rod. This is going into F. The Grateful Dead. Oh my God, it's so cool. It's so weird looking. Man has an awful body odor is what it looks like, but the fucking tentacles coming out the half side of his body is menacing. This is like a Halloween villain. But I'm gonna put him in A for right now. S is getting a little crowded. And I say I have to put him in A because we have an easy fucking S coming up. White Album. Oh my drip king. Gyashio in himself is actually so drippy, but when he dons the suit, it's great. It's fire. I love the cutout in the helmet. He's got like low-key little cat ears with like some pink accents. The fact that this dude has fucking ice skates on. Oh my God. I'm gonna go on for hours, but we're putting him in S. We went from A, S, straight down to F. This dude looks like a fucking cactus. I don't know what that mold is growing on his chest. Cactus head is going in D, I think. Sekio. I think the most off-putting thing is the color, but I like the accents he put on it. I actually like the full suit design that he has on. The kind of cut in the middle with like these ropes holding it together. I think I'd give him a B. Surprised I talked him all the way up to a B. I was gonna give him an F. Moving on to King Crimson. Just like Spice Girl, just like Highway Stars, I am a whore for the fishnets. The only thing keeping me from giving him an S is those fucking bug eyes, bro. Oh my God, no. We'll give him an A. And the final stand of part 5, Golden Experience Requiem. I don't like his eyes. I'll just say that right off the bat. But the flipped upside down heart on his chest, his helmet that kind of like goes fucking behind him. Actually, the eyes are growing on me. I'm not gonna lie. I want to give him an S. Moving on to part 6, Stone Free. I think Jolene's stand is a little bit slept on. It's not an S, but I think it honestly is teetering between A and B for me. I love the fact that the stand has sunglasses on top of the actual stand. The shoulder pads are a little weird. I think I would give her stand a B. Moving on to Kiss. I don't like this at all. The bottom half is fine. What are those things on her head, brother? I don't like the head shape. Nah, C. No, part 6 is going so downhill. Foo Fighters is D. Part 6 needs some serious redemptions after those massive L's that it just took, and it will, because Weather Report stand is so fire. Easy S for me. I love the spikes coming out of the top of his head. I love those little like double mohawk rings that it's got. It's got like that Golden Experience drip with the shoulder pads that are not wings, but in this case, they're clouds. S. Moving on to Diver Down. I'm feeling kind of a B. I'm not into this like aqua green blue color. The Anusi Slander is real. Sick. Moving on to... You're scaring the hose. Okay, moving on to Jesus Christ. What the fuck happened? Underworld. It gives me like fish vibes. Oh, I love the embroiderment on his nipples. Honestly, I'm gonna give him a C. Oito Snake. Yeah, this man's hot. This man's hot as fuck. I mean, this man confidently rocks close to no clothes. The dog collar is done right. He's a sexy man. I'll put him in A. Moving on to Seamoon. No. Bottom half, kind of cool. You lose me at the face again. Really like the chain hanging off the extrusion of his helmet there. It looks like he's kind of got like mutton chops. Gonna give him a C. And finally, Mando in heaven. I didn't think I'd be simping for a Cyclops. The man has a horse built into his body. This is drip that is inconceivable. He's going here. He's going on top of S, actually. I'm pretty happy with my list. If I see a single person argue for Tower of God not being an F in the comment section, I will delete my channel.